So it is Sunday morning. I am in my tent at Middle Creek Campground and I'm waiting for a ride because I'm going to shuttle up 15 miles and then hike. I'm gonna slack pack Sobo back down here and stay here tonight. Storms are expected to roll in, so I'm hoping I can get those 15 miles in before the storms hit, which means fewer breaks, but that's okay. Should be a pretty good day of a lot of downhill, so I'm excited about that. Also, I forgot to say, crazy thing happened this morning when this huge branch fell. We're eating breakfast. They have great biscuits here. And this huge branch fell in the middle of two people's tents. So I got some footage of it, but that was nuts. No tents got hurt, but it was super close.
Is anyone in those?
No, that's me and Lucas.
Oh my God, that would have killed you.
Someone was definitely in that spot last night. Yeah.
So we were just sitting there. That just fell from there. It went right in between the two tents. Oh my gosh. That was so crazy. That literally fell right while we were eating. That was nuts. This stretch of trail takes us from Middle Creek Campground to the Punch Bowl Overlook north of Glasgow, about 40 miles in 3 days. I'm getting a shuttle from Homer, who's a thru-hiker himself, and he's taking me up to Thunder Ridge, which is about 15 miles northbound, and I'm hiking back to the campground, and we'll see some of my friends tonight. It should be a really great hike. I'm going to be going downhill more since I'm doing it this way, which will be nice. And then tomorrow I'll be hiking into Glasgow. I'm super excited because some of my friends are up in Glasgow and I'm just going to be catching up with them in the next couple of days. Sasquatch is one of them, so I'm excited to see him and excited to see some of my other friends. Hopefully they won't hike too many miles today and tomorrow so that I can eventually catch up. Is the book that Homer and his wife wrote, and these are his kids that they hiked with. Isn't that cool? They hiked as a family. Awesome.
This one got me. We had already sectioned like 1,400 miles over the years.
Oh my gosh.
I thought she meant finish. She said, no, we are going to Georgia. We're going to start all over. I said, what about the kids? But they're going with us.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
And the best part, she said, when we get back, you're not going back to work. I'm going back to work. You can spend the rest of your life working on the trail, hiking and riding on the trail.
She had the best idea.
I argued about that. I should get a part-time job. No. Why do you want a part-time job?
That's so pretty. I can't believe it. Just got dropped off by Homer, who is just the sweetest man ever. And by the way, I found out they didn't write that book. That book was written about them, their kids, who did the trail with them, which is super cool. And this is just such a pretty, beautiful stretch of trail. And Homer actually walked up just a bit to show me which way to go because I'm going Sobo, which it's always weird hiking in the opposite direction. And to look at a view, but it's very overcast today, which actually is very welcome because it has been so hot. So I'm loving the overcast and getting started on this 15-mile day. Lots of downhills. I'm going to go up and then I'm going to go down for a long stretch. So I think it's going to be a good day. I'm very excited. And it feels good just to do my own thing. I kind of, a couple days ago, just decided like, I'm going to do some math. I'm going to set my own mileage and don't necessarily have to follow someone else's plan. And so far it's worked out really well. It feels good to just kind of take more control of my own hike and take ownership of it. Instead of just blindly following others, which is what I have been doing. It's not bad, but now it's like I'm leading my own trail, and that feels really good. I'm going through a beautiful rhododendron thicket, And all of the beautiful flowers are on the ground, and it's like a carpet of pink. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. It's like when you go to a wedding and the flower girl drops the petals all over the ground. So beautiful. Okay, I heard this privy is one of the nicest ones on the AT, or the ones in this area. So far it looks really cool. I gotta get in. I guess the door's over here. Let's see. Oh, wow. This is nice. Yes, this is very nice. Very impressive. Cool. So that is called the guillotine. Whew, I wouldn't want to be under that when that falls. That's pretty cool. There's a guillotine. One last video before all of these fade. They're so beautiful. Now, this is cool. If you ever wanted to know where we got Doppler radar, I have found it. And it kind of feels like I'm at the Magic Kingdom. Let me show you a better video. I think this is, I don't know if it's Doppler radar, but it says it's a radar station so that we can figure out our weather. And it has these little antennae all over it, satellites. That's pretty cool. It's right here off of the AT. Pretty neat. So this right here is the beautiful view from Apple Orchard Mountain. Oh my, it's just straight clouds. Clouds everywhere. Can you just picture the Blue Ridge Mountains? I see you over the ridge. There's more mountains and more mountains. Mountains everywhere. Nope, just clouds. We're in the cloud. We're literally in that cloud right there. This beautiful little area, it's all green, and the birds are just chirping so prettily. There are snakes everywhere on trail today. Here's another one. Just kidding. I thought it was a snake until I got up on it. It's a stick. Oh my gosh. I was walking up to this little shelter and, oh, sorry, I had to wipe my face. Put my trekking pole down on the ground and almost stabbed a little baby snake, and I think it was a copperhead. I didn't get a chance to take a picture. I always like to take pictures and identify it for sure, but the markings looked like the copperhead. The jaws looked elongated, you know, like the triangular shape, and it was moving so fast. I didn't get a great look at it, but I mean, I've seen a copperhead before and pretty sure it was it. But yeah, this little slack pack day is going pretty well. I'm glad I slack packed because I think this stretch of trail, it's not the easiest. My energy's kind of low, and every person I've seen has been who's come up the hill, you know, they've been really tired and kind of having issues. But so I get to go down the hill with this lighter pack. I think I have like 7 or 8 miles to go. It's a little hidden waterfall. So cute. Look at this amazing shelter. This is so cool. I'm blown away at this shelter. So I just finished my 15-mile day, and I kept calling the lady at the campground because it said free shuttles, and she was like, I'll try. I know she's working by herself. So I'm walking up there. I think it's like a mile straight up a hill, but she might be driving down to catch me. Hopefully I can hitch a ride or something on the way up, but never thought in my life I'd be trying to hitchhike alone, but here we are. I'm like halfway up this road and this lady's nowhere to be seen. No one's driven by. Keep thinking I can hitchhike from another camper, or there's a lot of trail angels there, but I haven't gotten lucky, so whew. I'm tired, I'm thirsty, I'm hungry. I didn't eat lunch today, but my body's just eating itself. This is so pretty. It's starting to storm in the distance here too. Severe thunderstorm warning. I'm like half a mile. I got back to the campsite and I need to show you what my tent looks like because there's the lighting. It's crazy. I had to take my trekking poles down and just lay everything down, and it's bad. It's bad. It's so bad. Okay, let me just zoom in. She on a puddle. I mean, I don't think I have anything in there that's important, but yikes. Yikes. So the good thing about everything of mine getting wet is that I went ahead and got a bunk space, and it's basically like I have my own tiny home. No one else rented bunks tonight. And so I have this whole space to myself, and it is glorious, and I love it. Welcome to my crib. Here is the kitchen that has my tent that got wet. I need to dry out tonight. And then check out this space. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Here's my bed. No one else is in here. I have a view of this amazing lake. Oh my gosh. Actually, it looks like a swamp, but who's counting? So this is so cool. I have the first blister that I've had since Georgia, which is crazy. I think it's because of my new shoes. I switched over, I don't know if I talked about this in the vlog yet, but I switched over from Salomon's to Nikes, which is a very untraditional choice for the trail. I actually love my Salomon's, but they had just worn out the tread after 600 and something miles. So I went to a shoe store. They didn't have the ones that I had had. They actually stayed in great condition all the way up until then, just except for the tread. But then I switched to these Nikes, which literally feel like tree frogs, like gripping the rocks, which is so cool. But I think I got them in like half a size too small because like my toes are just like bashing up against the front of the shoe. So I might switch them, but I'm doing a little dressing on my blister now. I think it's the Ingenji socks really work. And then for like the first, I don't know, several weeks, I like taped all of my toes all the time because I didn't want to get blisters, and I didn't. I think my feet have actually been in super great condition. It's a tiny, tiny blister on the top of my toe. So just taking good care of it. And every night I do a massage on my feet. Every night that I remember. It's honestly, it's not every night, but every time I remember. And I use this CBD, which is from, I think it's from some guy in Chattanooga. But anyway, my dad gets this from Chattanooga and from a farmer there. So I just put this on my feet and they heal overnight. I try to do a massage. I try to elevate my feet and take just really good care of them. Cut my toenails whenever I need to. And so far my feet have been in great condition. I mean, of course they get sore after a day, long day of hiking, but they've really been in super great condition, which I've just been so thankful for. So there's a tiny, tiny little blister. Can't really see, but I popped it, and then I'm using this alcohol pad, swabbed it. I used a wet wipe, cleaned it, and then I'm using some moleskin dressing. So I have this glacier gel. I'm going to use it, put on it overnight, and hopefully it will heal it. It's 3 in the morning, and I just woke up to the sound of bullfrogs outside my window thing, and that's not what woke me up though. What woke me up is someone shined their flashlight in there's like a sliding glass door in the bunkhouse, and I'm guessing they were shining it to see where the bullfrogs were. But they were shining it right through the door, right on my face while I was trying to sleep. And so I'm a little annoyed right now. I don't know what else to do. Also, it always annoys me when someone wakes me up, and somehow the past several nights of them woken up. On the upside though, I did see some really, really pretty stars, and I also saw some really pretty fireflies. So I guess if I'm gonna be woken up, it's kind of cool to see that. I don't ever really get to see the stars because I'm in bed before they come out, and I rarely get to see fireflies, and I rarely get to be sleeping to the sound of bullfrogs singing. They actually sound kind of cool. But I'm going back to sleep, and hopefully these people won't shine their light on me again. So we just had to ford a pretty steep creek from like there, walked over. It's a little scary. So I had a really cool day. I'm actually just finishing like a little 4-mile push to get to the shuttle. I overestimated how quickly I could get here. I thought I could do like 4.5 miles in 2 hours, and actually I made it, but I just had to push it faster than I anticipated. But I actually got to cross a really cool creek that was like super swollen, and whew, black flies are like dive bombing in the afternoon. That was awesome. And then I met a new friend named Buffalo Grass, and I feel like something else happened, but now I'm about to, is this the bridge that we pass? What? That's crazy. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I literally walked right past the bridge and the blazes. I was in such a hurry. I was like, there's no way you're supposed to walk on a bridge that's meant for a train. So I'm on the way over. Hopefully we'll get to the shuttle in time, and I won't have left, but it has been a really cool day. Really enjoyed it, and I get to see Sasquatch, who's in Glasgow, in just a few minutes. Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't seen him in like a week and a half. And I get to see, I think, some of my other friends. So finally caught up. Here we go. This is the right one. Yay! I was trying to go on that one. Oh, that's cool. Cool. Oh, happy feet. Oh, love it. So a lot of people jump off this bridge, which I will not be doing. I love all of you that have jumped off. It's just not my cup of tea. It looks terrifying, and there are signs up that say not to, so it is what it is. a lot of people in here. We have like 2 in the back too, if you can see. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Best shuttle driver ever. Also, we get Trail Magic from Mountain Dew. So I am getting a ride from Mountain Dew, who's the best trail angel ever. And we are heading to the laundromat, which I don't know where it is. We're trying to figure it out right now. I'm being distracted, so I should probably help him find it. Thanks for the ride, Mountain Dew.
You're welcome. Anybody here want to say a blessing for us?
I'll say one. Oh. This is so great. I got a vlog, so I'm like... We're getting a ziti dinner from a local church here. It's gonna be so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited right now. They have salad, bread, everything.
Damn. 4 ounce straight finger.
You showed me that at Trail Day. Cute. That's for sure. Oh my gosh. I'm literally so jealous of these pictures. You guys are cute.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you. So I'm in Glasgow and at a shelter that is literally in town, and I can see why people get stuck here. We call it the vortex when you get stuck somewhere, you're not hiking. But some people have literally been here for like 5 days. So I was like, I can't get stuck in the vortex. And I'm hiking today, but only 11 miles. It's gonna be 91 degrees. And there's a really steep incline coming out of here. So I'm gonna go solo and stay at this hostel called Stanimals. But this place is pretty cool. And I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to get caught up with a few people. I got to see Traffic Light and Sasquatch, so it's really cool to finally get caught up to them, even though they took a million zeros. But yeah, this is a little town of Glasgow. There are a lot of trail angels here who are, you know, helping us out and doing nice things for us. So it's really cool to have such a supportive town. And shout out to St. John's Episcopal Church, because they made us an awesome spaghetti dinner last night. So it was like perfect that we were here when we were. So my tent got a hole in it for the second time in 2 weeks. When it flooded the other night, I just picked everything up and carried it to the bunkhouse, and I think it popped it or something. But Sasquatch is helping me fix it, so. I had just fixed this hole and it was like perfect, but now I think there's probably a pretty significant hole in it because it won't stay inflated for an hour. Pretoria and Durban. What up, Drips? You did?
What's up, dog? How we doing?
We got a ride, and it's so nice. Biscuits, give me. Oh my gosh. Okay, this truck does not have a tailgate, and
You're making me so
got a ride from these wonderful hikers who are also trail angels. Thank you guys so much. You're amazing.
Our pleasure.
Bye. Thank you guys. Bye. That was so sweet. Biscuit and her dog and another thru hiker gave me a ride up to the trailhead so I can slack pack 10 miles. I'm kind of bummed it's just 10, but you know, it is what it is. So I am hitting the trail. Probably see some of my friends hiking Novo, and then I've got to fix my sleeping pad tonight. It is every 30 minutes it was just, you know, on the ground, which was did not lend itself to a good night of sleep. So, yep, should be a good hike.
Beast is driving people around now?
That's
And I was like,
so
no,
funny.
never.
Yeah, that's what. This is so sad. A little boy died here, but it was in 1891. Wow, he hiked 7 miles. 4-year-old. So I've been having these issues where I'm not eating enough, like carbs during the day. So I've started making meals for lunch, and I just boiled my water like 20 minutes ago and sat on the side of the trail and made this, and then I hiked for 20 minutes and now I'm eating it. So it's a good way to kind of preserve the time and not just sit here while it's cooking, but it tastes really delicious. This one is like Cuban beans and rice. It's got like coconut rice in it. It's so good.
Is there
Just got my resupply from Dollar General and finished my little 11-mile hike. Got picked up by Charlie at Sanimals. Super nice. Kind of doing my own thing. I am gonna go probably get some pizza and then check out the shelter, see if any of my friends are there. I thought maybe I'd see Gushers today, and I don't know what happened to Squatch. I thought he was hiking, but I never saw him. I was going Sobo, so wonder if he decided not to hike, or I don't know. But I'm gonna check out the shelter, see my friends, and drink my Mountain Dew. Got my resupply. I ate at the pizza place in town. Now I'm walking back to Stanimals, which is a hostel where I'm staying tonight, and I've just been flying solo and it feels kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. All my friends are They gone. Crunchy had to go home. Hope she's getting back on trail, but I think she's been enjoying her time off for a bit. Gushers is behind me. I think he's coming here tonight. And Squatch, I was like, I didn't even see him. I was going so. So I think that he got back on trail maybe after I got off. So anyway, hopefully I'll see them tomorrow, but it's kind of sad. Just, I mean, there's hikers out here, but you know, not seeing like your besties, your day ones. So anyway, just a little road walk here in Glasgow. This town is cool and they love hikers, so if you get a chance to stop in Glasgow, do. I'm about to be at the hostel. A little extra walking today. Never hurt anybody. Animals has this massage chair. Like, oh my gosh, it feels so good. Oh, I didn't realize how tight the muscles in my back were. Everything's shaking. I'm sharing a load of laundry with a friend. My hair looks crazy. And I'm gonna fix this bad boy once and for all. So the way that you fix a sleeping pad, you gotta first identify the leak. That's what we're doing. You put your pad in a bathtub and try to find out where the bubbles are coming from. And that's where your leak is. Update. Check out my loader clothes, by the way. I've been working on this for 30 minutes, maybe more, and I cannot find the hole. So I'm gonna put more water in there, hopefully submerge the whole thing. I'm kind of taking over the bathroom, but hopefully I can find this because I can't sleep in a while. Last night was very miserable. It went flat like every 20 minutes and my hips hurt so bad from just laying on the dirt ground. Charlie at Stanimals made us these brownies and ice cream. Bomb.
I've been walking down this road, on my own, on my own.